Do not skip this message. I am speaking directly to you, and heaven is watching right now. The angels are whispering your name, and I must reveal something hidden for many years. They found your childhood medical records, the ones no one thought would ever resurface. Inside those pages was something you were never meant to forget, something you thought was only imagination. The friend you spoke to as a child, the voice you heard when no one else was listening, the presence that stood near you in the silence of your room. It was never imaginary. It was never pretend. It was never a lie of your young heart. That imaginary friend was real. It was not a ghost or a shadow. It was a messenger sent from heaven, a guardian assigned to your life, a being who protected you when no one else could. Comment God is with me if you trust his plan for your life. Do you remember the nights you cried and the mornings you felt unseen? And yet somehow you always felt you were not alone? That was not chance or childhood play. That was the divine. Even as a child, you were chosen. Even as a child, heaven marked you. You carried light before you even knew how to name it, and because of that light, the darkness tried to reach you early. But the angel by your side would not allow it. Your records, those notes they wrote, say you spoke to someone no one else could see. They tried to dismiss it. They tried to call it imagination. But you knew in your spirit it was something greater. You knew in your spirit it was something greater, something powerful, something that carried peace into your little heart. That was your angel, assigned before you were born. Heaven wrote your name, and the angel was placed by your side to guard your destiny. The world did not understand. The adults around you tried to explain it away. Doctors wrote notes. Teachers whispered behind closed doors. Family members said, "It's just a phase." But your soul knew the truth. And now, those records have surfaced again. Not by accident. Not by mistake. Heaven is showing you now because the time has come for you to remember. The angel who stood by you in childhood has never left. You thought they disappeared. You thought you grew up and left those whispers behind. But the truth is, they remain close, waiting for this moment, waiting for you to finally hear clearly again. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. Type Amen if you feel God is speaking to you right now. The same presence that comforted you in your loneliness as a child is still surrounding you today. The same light that entered your room in the dark is still shining over your path. The same angel who whispered love into your tears is still standing guard. You were chosen for something big. That's why the enemy tried to confuse you so young. That's why pain came early. That's why heartbreak visited before you understood how to guard your heart. But you survived because you were never truly alone. Heaven was with you. The angels carried you. Your spirit was shielded. And even now, in this season of your life, heaven is still watching. The angels are still speaking your name. Listen closely, your childhood imaginary friend was not a game. It was prophecy. It was a sign. It was a promise. And that promise is about to awaken in your life again. The doors you thought were closed forever are about to open. The healing you thought was impossible is about to be released. The protection you begged for in secret is already surrounding you. And the voice you thought you lost as a child is about to speak louder than ever before. This is why you cannot skip this moment. This is why you are hearing this message right now. You are being reminded because your destiny is unfolding. You thought it was over. You thought you missed your chance. But heaven says, no, it is not over. You have not missed it. You are being prepared for something greater. The angel assigned to your childhood is awakening in your adulthood. The light that covered your bed in the night is about to cover your path in the day. You are not walking into loss. You are walking into breakthrough. You are not moving into confusion. You are moving into clarity. And everything that once made you feel broken is now becoming the testimony that will set you free. Do not fear. Do not doubt. Heaven is with you. The angels are protecting you. And the same friend who whispered when you were small is still whispering now. They are saying, you are chosen. They are saying, do not give up. They are saying, your time has come. You have been wondering why you feel watched, why your spirit stirs in the silence of the night, why your heart races when you are alone. It is because heaven is near. It is because your angel has been trying to remind you of their presence. The same angel who walked with you as a child. The same angel who sat with you when no one else believed in you. The same angel who whispered comfort when the world was too heavy for your young shoulders. They are still here. They are still watching. They are still guarding the promise that was placed over your life before you ever took your first breath. And now, those childhood medical records, they have surfaced again not as a coincidence, but as a divine reminder. Even what man wrote down in ink, heaven is now rewriting in light. They said imaginary. Heaven says real. They said pretend. Heaven says divine. They said confused. Heaven says chosen. You were not crazy. You were not making it up. You were seeing with spiritual eyes before the world taught you to close them. Type yes, Lord, if you open your heart to blessings today. You were hearing with spiritual ears before the noise of life drowned out the whispers. And now, those ears, those eyes, that heart, they are opening again. This is your time to remember. This is your time to awaken. This is your time to step into the destiny that has been waiting for you all along. The angels are surrounding you right now. Heaven is leaning in. Your name is being spoken in the throne room. Your tears have not been wasted. Your loneliness has not been ignored. Your questions have not gone unanswered. Every cry you ever made as a child was heard. Every plea for comfort was received, and every silent prayer was recorded in the heart of heaven. That is why you are still here. That is why the darkness could not take you. That is why the enemy failed to erase you. Because heaven already wrote your name in the book of destiny, and nothing could erase it. Even now, as you hear these words, something inside you is stirring. You can feel the truth of this. It is not new. It is remembrance. Your soul remembers the presence that stood beside you as a child. Your soul remembers the warmth that entered your room when you cried. Your soul remembers the whispers of love when the world was cruel. And now, heaven says, remember again. Your angel is not far. Your angel is close. Your angel has always been close. The breakthrough you are waiting for is already moving toward you. The protection you are longing for is already covering you. The healing you desperately need is already being poured into your life. Do not doubt. Do not fear. For I, the Lord, am with you. I am the same one who walked with you when you were small. I am the same one who gave you comfort in your loneliness, and I am the same one who is speaking to you now. The angel you thought was just a friend is not a memory. It is a living presence, and it has been assigned to carry you into this next season of your life. Listen, do you feel it? The stirring in your heart, the warmth in your chest. That is not your imagination. That is confirmation. The same way you felt it as a child, you feel it now. Because I want you to know you were never abandoned. Not then. Not now. Not ever. The enemy wanted you to forget. The world wanted you to doubt. But heaven wants you to remember. Remember the friend who was never imaginary. Remember the angel who never left your side. Remember the God who never stopped watching over you. And remember this truth. You are chosen. You are protected. You are loved. And your breakthrough is near. You are standing at the edge of a great unveiling. What was hidden is being brought into light. What you thought was lost is being restored. The records they found were never just about medicine. They were about memory. They were about proof. They were about heaven's signature written in the margins of your life. Do you see it now? Your story has never been ordinary. Even your childhood carried signs of the supernatural. Even your youth bore the mark of destiny. The angel who walked beside you then is still walking beside you now, and they are preparing you for what is coming. Yes, something is coming. Something bigger than you can imagine. Something you have been waiting for, though you could not name it. That's why the past is resurfacing. That's why the old papers have reappeared. That's why the whispers of your youth are echoing again. It is a sign. It is a warning. It is a promise. Heaven is aligning everything. The timing is not an accident. The stirring is not random. The awakening is not coincidence. You are being called into your next chapter, called into your breakthrough, called into your divine assignment. Do not ignore this. Do not turn away. Do not silence the stirring in your spirit, because if you lean in now, you will hear more clearly than you have ever heard before. The angel is speaking again, the same voice you once called your friend, the same presence you thought you lost. They are saying it is time. Time to rise. Time to heal. Time to believe again. Time to step into what has been waiting for you all along. You were never too late. You were never too broken. You were never too far gone. Every step you took, even the ones that felt like mistakes, has led you here. Every tear you cried, even the ones you hid, has watered the soil of your destiny. And every unanswered question is about to be answered by the one who never left you. Heaven is with you. The angels are surrounding you. Your name is known, your pain is understood, and your future is secure. Do not let fear silence this moment. Do not let doubt steal this revelation. What was written about you in childhood was not foolishness. It was prophecy. What the world dismissed as play was actually preparation. What they laughed at as imaginary was actually eternal. And now that truth is rising to the surface. You were chosen before you knew the word chosen. You were protected before you knew the word danger. You were loved before you knew the word lonely. And you were guided before you knew the word lost. This is why you must hold on. This is why you must not give up. Because your angel is not finished. Your story is not finished. Your destiny is not finished. Do you feel the weight of this moment? Do you sense the urgency? That is because heaven knows the timing is now. Something big is coming into your life. A door is about to open. A chain is about to break. A blessing is about to arrive. And the angel who guarded you as a child is here to ensure you step into it. This is divine timing. This is divine alignment. This is divine preparation. And you are ready, even if you feel weak. Because it is not your strength that will carry you. It is heaven's. It is not your wisdom that will guide you. It is the Spirit's. It is not your plan that will succeed. It is God's. Rest in this truth. Lean into this whisper. And know that you are never alone. The enemy thought you would forget. The world thought you would bury it. But heaven is uncovering it now. Because the truth cannot stay hidden forever. And the truth is this: your childhood was not ordinary. Your pain was not wasted. Your tears were not meaningless. Every moment carried the fingerprints of heaven. And though the darkness tried to silence you, it failed. It failed because you were never fighting alone. Do you understand now? Even when you felt powerless, angels stood guard. Even when you felt invisible, heaven was watching. Even when you felt unworthy, your name was still written in light. And now, that light is shining brighter than ever before. Your angel has never stopped watching you. When you almost gave up, they whispered strength. When you almost walked away, they whispered hope. When you almost lost everything, they stood in front of you and blocked the final blow. That's why you are still here. Not by accident, not by chance, but by divine design. Heaven says your life has always been marked. Marked for purpose. Marked for breakthrough. Marked for destiny. This is why you have always felt different. This is why you could never fit into the places others did. This is why you felt misunderstood, even by those closest to you. Because you carry a calling they cannot see. Because you carry a light they cannot explain. Because you carry a destiny only heaven can unfold. And now, that destiny is awakening. Listen carefully. Your imaginary friend was not a fragment of your mind. It was a foretaste of the spiritual reality around you. You were seeing truth before the world trained you to doubt it. And now, heaven is restoring your vision. You will see again. You will hear again. You will believe again. Because your angel is near. Closer than your breath. Closer than your heartbeat. Closer than the tears you wipe away at night. And they are not only near to comfort you. They are near to guide you. They are near to prepare you. They are near to protect you from what is trying to rise against you. Yes, something has been rising. The whispers of jealousy, the plans of deceit, the traps of the enemy. But do not fear, because the same angel who guarded your childhood is standing before you now, and they will not allow destruction to touch you. You are shielded. You are hidden under the wings of heaven. You are safe. This is why you are hearing this message, because the next chapter is about to unfold, and you must know you are not stepping into it alone. Heaven is walking with you. The angels are clearing the path, and every plan formed against you is already broken. Do not be afraid of what they say. Do not tremble at what they try, for you are covered. You are chosen. You are protected. Even now, heaven is sending signs, dreams that stir your soul, whispers that echo in your spirit, encounters that make you pause. They are not random. They are reminders. They are signals from the divine. They are proof that you are being prepared for something greater. Lift your eyes. Do not look back in regret. Do not look down in shame. Lift your eyes and see light is breaking through the clouds. Your night is ending. Your morning is here, and the angel who walked with you in the shadows is now walking with you in the light. Do not skip this truth. Hold it close. Let it sink into your spirit, because you are about to witness what heaven has been preparing for you since the beginning. The doors will open. The chains will break. The blessings will pour. And the same presence that kept you alive will carry you into abundance. You have asked yourself many times, why me? Why did you see what others could not? Why did you feel what others dismissed? Why did your soul ache with a weight you could never explain? It is because you were marked. Heaven placed a seal upon your life, and the angel that stood beside you in your childhood was a witness to it. That is why they could not take you out. That is why sickness did not consume you. That is why despair did not bury you. Because there was always a presence, always a shield, always a whisper of strength keeping you alive. You thought you were weak, but you were carried. You thought you were forgotten, but you were hidden in divine hands. You thought you were lost, but you were guided. And all along, your angel never stopped watching. When you stumbled, they steadied you. When you broke, they mended you. When you cried, they held you. And when you almost gave up, they reminded heaven of your name. Your name has been spoken in the courts of heaven, not in shame, not in anger, but in love, in protection, in divine purpose. Do you see now? Nothing about you has been ordinary. Even your pain has been holy ground. Even your scars are testimony. Even your silence was filled with angelic whispers. And now, those whispers are growing louder. You can feel them. The stirring when you are alone. The warmth when you pray. The chills when you hear words that pierce your heart. It is not random. It is not imagination. It is confirmation. Heaven is speaking again. The angel is near again. And the reason is clear. Your time has come. You have been waiting for a breakthrough. You have been asking for a sign. You have been pleading for direction. And now heaven answers. Your breakthrough is near. Your sign is here. Your direction is unfolding. The same presence that comforted you as a child is rising again in your life as an adult. This time, not just to comfort, but to guide. Not just to whisper, but to command. Not just to protect, but to lead you into destiny. Do not resist it. Do not fear it. This is what you were made for. The reason you survived what others did not. The reason you carried burdens that could have destroyed you. The reason you felt different, set apart, misunderstood. It is because you were chosen for more. Your angel has been waiting for this moment. The one where you remember. The one where you awaken. The one where you awaken. The one where you realize you were never crazy, never weak, never unloved. You were chosen, and you are chosen still. The records were found to remind you. The past has been uncovered to awaken you. The whispers are returning to prepare you, because your destiny is about to unfold. You cannot miss it. You cannot walk away now. This is the moment everything begins to shift. The weight you have carried is being lifted. The tears you have sown are about to harvest. The prayers you thought were ignored are about to be answered. And the angel who never left you is here to ensure it comes to pass. Do you feel it? The restless way there is in order and left to aid and deathless. The elite adult pagan every is also there's ignored us, but there's a defiance. Lord ignored us have left you, and the deal is, and the angel who never left you is here to it. This you store, ensure it comes to pass. Do you feel it? Atmosphere shifting, the chains loosening, the hope rising in your chest. That is not imagination. That is heaven. That is confirmation. That is your imaginary friend speaking once more. But now you will know them for what they truly are, your guardian, your messenger, your divine companion. And you will never again doubt that heaven has been with you all along. There is something you need to know. The enemy did not only fear your present, he feared your childhood. He feared the innocence of your early years. He feared the angel that guarded you when you were too young to understand. That is why he tried to silence you early. That is why he tried to cover your eyes and close your ears. That is why he tried to label you, to make you believe you were strange, broken, different. But he failed. He failed because heaven was stronger. He failed because light cannot be erased by shadow. He failed because your angel stood firm. And that same angel is standing firm today. You wonder why you are still here. It is because your purpose is not complete. You wonder why the doors did not open before. It is because the timing was not right. You wonder why the prayers seemed unanswered. It is because heaven was preparing the greater answer. And now the time has come. The past is speaking. The records are testifying. The angels are moving. And heaven is calling your name again. Do not run from it. Do not doubt it. Do not silence the stirring in your spirit. This is your confirmation. The dreams you once had will rise again. The visions you thought you lost will return. The passion you buried will be reborn. And the destiny you thought was gone will stand before you, alive and waiting. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not too late. Everything is aligning now. Even the mistakes, even the delays, even the heartbreak, it is all being turned for your good. The angel that shielded you in childhood has been waiting for this alignment. They will walk you into the promise. They will shield you from the trap. They will guide you into the door heaven is about to open. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of the greater chapter. Do not be afraid. The same presence that walked with you when you were small is walking with you still. Do not weep for the lost years. They are being restored. Do not fear the unknown. It is already written. Do not doubt your worth. You are priceless in the eyes of heaven. Even now, as you listen, the Spirit is moving through your heart. Your chest feels heavy, but it is not a burden, it is a release. Your eyes may fill with tears, but they are not of sorrow, they are of recognition. Your soul is awakening because it remembers the voice of the angel that once whispered to you, the voice that called you beloved, the voice that called you safe, the voice that called you chosen, and you are chosen still, chosen to rise, chosen to overcome, chosen to walk in light no matter how deep the darkness around you. The childhood records only prove what heaven already knew. You have always been marked. You have always been different. You have always been guided. And now you are being called into the fullness of that truth. Step forward. Do not hide. Do not fear. The angel is with you. Heaven is watching you. And the breakthrough you need is already moving your way. Soon you will see it. Soon you will feel it. Soon you will know without doubt, this was never imagination. This was destiny. This was heaven's hand. This was your angel. And they are not done yet. They are only beginning. Every battle you faced carried a hidden witness. Every tear you cried was seen by heaven. Every moment you thought you were alone was written down in light. The angel who walked with you as a child never stopped recording your story. They carried your prayers before the throne. They lifted your cries when you had no words. They shielded you when danger moved closer than you realized. And they stood at your side even when you could not see them. That is why you are still here. That is why the darkness never swallowed you. That is why despair never had the final word. Because the presence beside you refused to let go. Even now, that presence is stronger than ever. You can feel it if you lean in. The air around you is shifting. The weight on your shoulders is lifting. The atmosphere in your spirit is changing. This is no accident. This is no trick of the mind. This is heaven confirming what you always knew deep inside. You were never alone. The childhood friend you thought was pretend was more real than anything else. They were a gift to you, a reminder that you are seen, known, and loved. And now, that reminder has returned. The records from your past were uncovered so you could believe again. The whispers are returning so you can hear again. The warmth is surrounding you so you can trust again, because your journey is not ending, it is only beginning. The path ahead is full of promise. The season before you is full of breakthrough. The story being written is full of glory. But you must not turn away. You must not doubt what you feel. You must not silence what is stirring inside of you. Because this is your moment. This is your appointed time. This is the season you have been waiting for, though you did not even know how to name it. The angel that comforted you is now guiding you. The voice that whispered peace is now declaring destiny. The friend who stood beside your bed at night is now standing at the threshold of your new beginning. Do you feel them near? Do you sense the presence? Do you hear the whisper in your heart? It is not your imagination. It is confirmation. It is the divine reminder that you are not abandoned. You are protected. You are loved. And you are chosen. The battles will end. The storms will break. The chains will fall. And you will rise. Not because of your strength, but because of the one who walks with you. Not because of your perfection, but because of the love that has never left you. Not because you have all the answers, but because heaven has always carried the plan. So trust it. Trust the timing. Trust the presence. Trust the angel who has guarded you from the beginning. They are not here by accident. They are here because your breakthrough is near. They are here because your story is unfolding. They are here because you are about to step into the light that has been waiting for you all along. Do not fear. Do not doubt. Do not give up. Because you are moments away from seeing with your own eyes what heaven has been preparing for years. The waiting will make sense. The pain will turn into purpose. The tears will become testimony. And the angel who was once called your imaginary friend will stand as proof that you were never abandoned. You have wondered why the past keeps surfacing, why memories you buried are rising again, why feelings you thought were gone return when you are alone. It is because heaven is awakening your spirit, not to shame you, not to burden you, but to remind you of the truth that was planted in your heart long ago, to remind you of the angel who never left your side, to remind you of the love that has carried you from childhood until now. You thought the friend you spoke to in secret was a fragment of your mind, but it was a fragment of heaven placed into your life. They spoke to you because your heart was open. They comforted you because your tears were seen. They stayed with you because your destiny was great. And now they are still here, standing guard, watching closely, protecting the light inside of you. There is something important you must understand. Your life was never small. Even in the days of your youth, the heavens paid attention. Even in the moments you felt invisible, your name was known above. And every time you thought no one was listening, heaven was leaning closer. That is why your story is different. That is why the enemy tried so hard to silence you. That is why your childhood carried battles too heavy for your little heart, because the enemy saw your future, and he feared it. But what he feared most was not your weakness, it was your protection. The angel by your side, the one who whispered when you cried, the one who gave you courage when you trembled, the one who made you laugh when the world tried to break you.